Hi there and welcome to another IELTS speaking practice video. Today is Friday, the 6th of May 2022. So this is the third time I teach them. And so also the last time this class, this probably is the last time I meet them too, because this is the last time, this is their last class. Anyway, so we did 6, 10, 12, and 17 of part 2 and part 3 last time. Let's go to something else and we'll see, okay? Maybe try something different. Do you want to talk about museums and the past and history? No? Maybe it's all good to do 16 and so what else? Activities. Group work, tradition, no. Encouraging others. It's too easy. I'll choose something like difficult, a bit difficult. Okay, so if you go all the way here, you can see very difficult topics such as a crime, commit a crime, and the law, which is a really difficult topic. And here you can see history. They ask for historical building, historical event, historical figure or person that you're interested in. Would you like to do that? Do you have any idea?
Oh my God.
Sorry?
Too many topics.
I know that's a lot. So that's why I have to teach my students within like a 5 months or maybe 4 or 5 month time frame.
Yeah.
And still, I feel like it's still not enough. I still feel that 5 months for speaking and writing like practice is not enough. So I can understand why a lot of centers and teachers just make it very short, It's absolutely not enough. Anyway, so which one would you like to do? Tell me. You choose. Are you confident with law and history?
No.
There you go. So it's absolutely difficult. It's really difficult though. Now, maybe try something easier.
Yeah.
67, for example. Describe a bicycle, motorbike, or car trip that is interesting. Interesting, not interesting, okay? Interesting. Nhớ cầm đầu nha. First syllable, okay? So that is interesting. Be careful between interesting and interested, okay? Be careful between those two. Okay, miêu tả một cái chuyến đi bằng xe đạp, xe gắn máy hoặc là xe hơi mà nó thú vị. You should say where you would like to go. Các bạn đã muốn đi đến đâu vậy? Các bạn muốn đi đến đâu vậy? How you would like to go there? Các bạn muốn đi đến đó bằng cách gì, bằng cách nào? Who you would like to go with? Bạn muốn đi đến đó với ai? And explain why you would like to go there by car, by motorbike or by bike. Giải thích tại sao bạn muốn đi đến đó bằng xe hơi, xe gắn máy hoặc là xe đạp. And you have part 3 here. Do you think people should do a lot of research about their travel destinations before they go? Why or why not? Bạn có nghĩ con người ta nên nghiên cứu đọc nhiều về cái điểm đến, những điểm đến du lịch, những điểm đến đi lại của họ trước khi họ đi hay không? Tại sao không? Think about why you need to do that. What you can achieve by reading more about the travel destinations before you go. And what could be the problems if you do not read, if you do not do research about where you go. Would you have any idea before you go? What could be the potential problems? Những vấn đề tiềm năng. Potential problems. Think about what else? The cost of travel. Think about the places of interest that you might need to do research about before you go. Okay, next question is, what do you think is the best means of transport on any trip? Why? Bạn nghĩ là cái phương cách mà tốt nhất để đi lại trong bất kỳ chuyến đi nào là cách gì vậy? Tại sao không? Tại sao? It means like they ask you for what means of transport, which mean by car, by bike, by motorbike, by train, by airplane, by bus, or something like that. Why do you think that is the best means of transport? You need to explain why. Các bạn cần giải thích được tại sao mà bạn lại nghĩ nó là cái phương tiện mà tốt nhất. So think about like the pros and the cons of that. Give some examples, not about yourself, okay? Cho ví dụ không về bản thân nha. Okay, what kinds of travel documents should we carry when traveling? Có những cái loại mà documents là cái gọi là giấy tờ đi lại nào mà mình cần phải đem theo khi mà đi lại, khi mà đi du lịch hoặc đi lại. So think about your ID card. Think about your identification card. Or we call them ID card. Think about, of course, your passport. Think about your passport. Think about special permits. This is a noun, okay? Permits. This is a noun. Giấy phép đặc biệt nào đó. Like for example, some regions of the world require, of course, special permits in there. For example, you need special permits to get to North Korea, for example. Bắc Hàn chẳng hạn, cần phải giấy phép đặc biệt được vào nha. And some regions, for example, Nepal, you need to arrange your trip first. You need to pay and arrange your trip first. You cannot just book an airplane to go there, you know. You have to arrange the trip first. It's not that easy. So this question only talk about what kind of travel documents we carry when traveling. Okay, so it should be an easy one, I think. Next one. Should people travel with a lot of personal belonging? Why not? Con người ta có nên đi lại với rất nhiều những cái đồ vật cá nhân, sở hữu cá nhân hay không? Personal belonging can mean suitcases, any kind of baggage, any kind of handbag, any kind of, carry-on bags. So the question asks, should people travel with a lot of personal belonging? So you should talk about, like, of course, how heavy the belonging is. Would it limits your ability to travel far? Would it help you to save money? Like, for example, some people, they bring a lot of food with them when they travel, But when they travel, like, very heavy, with heavy equipment, heavy items, it makes them, how can I say, tired quickly. It tired them quickly. And because of that, they cannot go far. However, you should talk about different aspects as well. This is quite a controversial topic too, because some people, they want to travel with a lot of personal belonging because they want to save money. But also, some people, they say just travel light. To travel light. Đi du lịch mà nhẹ nhàng thôi. To travel light. So basically, they bring only a very few items. And when they arrive at a destination, they can buy everything they need, So it depends on how people think. Okay, so let's try this one. 67. I'll give you 2 minutes to think, okay? 2 phút suy nghĩ bắt đầu. Alright, let's get ready. Now, so let's describe a bicycle trip, a motorbike trip, or a car trip that is interesting. Emily, can you start first?
Yeah.
Ủa, thầy ơi, cho em ngừng một xíu. Thầy có đang share màn hình không á thầy?
Yes, I am sharing my screen.
Dạ, nãy giờ em không nghe thấy gì hết và giờ sao màn hình của em nó đen thui vậy ta?
It's because your internet. Okay, try again. Okay, Emily, please.
Yeah. I was born in Đắk Lắk province, but now I'm living in
Province. Những âm đầu.
province.
Đắk Lắk province.
Đắk Lắk province, but now I'm living in Ho Chi Minh City. So every year in Tet holiday, I always go back to my hometown by motorbike. Yeah, almost 10 years up to now, and yeah, that's why I really like taking motorbike trip much. And there is one destination that I really want to go to by motorbike. That is Mũi Né.
Okay.
Yeah. I wish to travel to Mũi Né by motorbike because I really want to enjoy the lake. I really want to enjoy the beautiful landscape during the trip, including the mountain, the rice field, and especially the beautiful coastal road. And one more reason,
Okay.
yeah, and one more reason is that from Ho Chi Minh City, we just it takes about like 5 to 6 hours to go to Mũi Né.
By motorbike?
It's about,
you mean by motorbike?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about over 200 kilometers, so it's not too far. So it's not too dangerous to go there by motorbike. And the traffic situation, I mean the road. The traffic situation, I mean the road is not too bad. So I think we can go there by motorbike easily. I really want to.
That's good enough. 2 phút rồi đó các bạn. So that's
Yeah,
good enough. That's
thank
2
you.
minutes already.
Yeah.
You know? Should not go too much more than that. Okay, because in the real exam, the examiner will stop you if you speak for more than 2 minutes, because they have to go to part 3 immediately. Otherwise, there won't be enough time for other candidates because they're waiting outside. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, so Miss Kimchi, please, can you describe a bicycle, motorbike, or car trip that is interesting, please?
Hello.
Yes, I hear you.
I first like to
Describe.
Pride.
No. Describe. SCRR lần. Em thiếu mất một âm rồi. Describe. I would like to describe. No. Describe. Okay, good. Describe. I would like to describe. Okay.
I first like to describe a tour that went on last holiday. I were a motorbike trip to from Ho Chi Minh City to Hà Nội. I went to It is with my friend.
My friend. FR. My friend. Yes.
My friend.
Khoảng trống chết người đó, khoảng trống yên lặng. Don't stop. When you do speaking, don't stop, okay?
Yep.
Continue, please.
I go to trip with my friend and who were on a last trip of mine, and we fly motorbike to Ho Chi Minh City at 5 a.m. on Thursday April to in Hanoi. About one day. Lucky the weather that was very nice.
Luckily the weather.
Yeah. Luckily the weather.
Luckily, không phải luckily. It's luckily. Luckily the weather was.
Luckily the weather that day was really nice.
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 Trời ơi, phát âm.
Yep.
Your pronunciation problem is really severe.
Yep. And we ride a motorbike around city in Hanoi.
Okay.
And
That was
after
that
that
was more than 2 minutes already. Hơn 2 phút rồi. Anyway, just continue, please. Yeah, but still, you haven't explained why the trip is interesting and why you would like to go there by car. Vẫn chưa trả lời được tại sao cái chuyến đó là interesting, và vẫn chưa trả lời được đi tại sao bạn muốn đi nó bằng xe car, motorbike hoặc bike. Okay, so we cannot waste too much time. Sorry. So, Miss Nghi, please, can you describe a car trip, motorbike trip, or bicycle trip that is interesting, please?
Yes. Can you hear me? Because
Of course, we'll hear you well.
Yeah, thank you. About 3 months ago, I and my group of friends, which are about 5 or 7 friends, we had a bicycle trip, and it was about the weekend 3 months ago. And
You went by bicycle all the way to Vũng Tàu.
No. Our arrival was Bình Thạnh district. It was a trip to do some exercise and keep fit, and especially that we had fun. We had fun together because for a long time we hadn't been meet. We hadn't been meet, and
We had what?
had not been.
We had not
Met?
traveled for a long time, you mean? We hadn't traveled for a long time, you mean?
I mean, we hadn't
We hadn't
met.
traveled for a long time, or...
Met.
Continue, please.
We hadn't met for a long time, so it was about 6 p.m. and we traveled to 9 p.m. and the weather was so fresh, and we
Fresh?
can like fresh.
Okay, the weather was so fresh. Well, it's interesting to describe weather as fresh. I think it's better to say the weather was mild. You know this word? Mild. Mild means like it's not too hot, not too cold, and it's not windy, but it's really like, pleasant. You can describe weather as pleasant as well. Nó rất là dễ chịu. Mild also mean the same thing too. Okay. Continue, please.
And from that trip, and I learned how to live healthy life. Like I began to keep fit and do some exercise every day. And especially that from that trip, I can find myself that I really love bike.
Is that why you think the trip is interesting?
Yes.
Of course, you should also say that. That's the reason why I think the trip is interesting. Mình phải rõ ràng như vậy. You know, you have to be clear. You have to say that. That's the way. That's the reason why I think the trip is interesting. Just make things clear. Let the examiner know that it's your intention. Why you are saying that. Phải đánh tiếng cho người ta biết được là mình nói rõ ràng vậy, đánh tiếng người ta biết được là mình tại sao mình lại nói những điều như vậy nha, you know, nó sẽ dễ dàng hơn cho cái người examiner chấm điểm. Alright, so
Yeah, thank you.
Miss V, please. Can you describe a trip that is interesting, please?
Yes. Bike tours around Saigon are common these days, as it's a very unique concept.
Unique concept. It's a very unique concept. A unique concept.
Unique concepts.
Yes.
When it comes to exploring new places around Saigon, unfortunately, I have no such experience yet, but I'm very excited for a bike tour that I'm planning with my friends. Actually, I got to know the trend on TikTok, so I want to sailing around Saigon with my friends.
Fans of friends. My friends.
My friends.
Mm-hmm.
And cycling is also a really great exercise that helps me to strengthen my health.
To strengthen my health.
To strengthen my health.
My health.
My health.
Mm-hmm. To strengthen my health. Okay.
Yes.
Very good. And is that why you would like to go by that means of transportation?
Then why you like to go there?
Okay.
Đấy là cái câu này người nó bảo mình là giải thích tại sao mình chọn cái phương tiện đó hả thầy?
Yes. Nhưng mà ý thầy muốn nói là nên đánh tiếng để biết được là tại sao, you know. And the reason why I choose to go there by that car, that motorbike or bike is something, you know. Nên đánh tiếng người ta biết được là mình đang nói về cái gì, you know. Nó sẽ rõ ràng hơn. You need to signify the examiner that you are talking about that because of this, you know. Alright, good. Mắm tôm, please, your turn.
I'm sorry, but could I get this?
Why would you skip that?
I have no idea what to say about this topic.
Do you have any idea what to say about part 3?
Part 3.
Yes. Like for example, I'll ask Manto on this one. What kinds of travel documents should we carry when traveling? Can you try that? Just try, come on, it's just a practice.
I think I would recommend the map. Help us find the right direction.
No. I'm asking you, what kinds of travel documents? Documents. It means like papers you need to bring with you. What kind of travel documents should we carry when traveling? You need to answer the question correctly.
Map không là tính là một document hả thầy?
What? A map? Okay, yeah, a map is actually good, yeah. But these days, nobody carries map anymore. They use Google Maps, you know. They use maps on our phone, for example. Okay, please. Answer it.
And I recommend the dictionary.
Okay.
And
All right. Anyway, let's not waste our time. Miss Kim Ji, please. Do you think people should do a lot of research about their travel destinations before they go? Why? Why not?
You can repeat the question.
Do you think, okay, Miss Kim Ji, do you think people should do a lot of research about their travel destinations before they go? Why or why not?
Yeah, I think the people should a lot research about the travel destination before they go.
Destinations.
Yep.
Travel destinations.
Destination before they go. Because
yes.
yeah, before it make a people
It makes people, yes.
yeah, make a people have
Anyway, it doesn't seem like a good practice today. Does it make people feel what?
feel nice. Giống như chủ động là gì thầy?
Active, proactive.
Yeah, proactive.
Proactive, không có tiêu. Proactive.
Active.
Proactive. 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 EV. Chứ phải EO. It's proactive. Not proactive. No. Proactive. 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 Feel proactive. Feel proactive. Okay.
Yep.
Please answer that. Come on. We're wasting time here. Emily, come on.
Yeah, definitely yes. People should collect information about their travel destinations before they go, for my opinion. Or because, for example, if you want to go to somewhere that's the first time you go there, so you need a lot of information about like accommodations, about the restaurants or the security quality. Yeah, and if you prepare enough, then you can save your time to enjoy your trip.
Exactly. Perfect. Very good.
Yes, and one more reason is that you can have the best experience on this
Best
trip.
experience on the trip, and you can learn a lot. You can learn much
Yeah.
more.
Yeah,
Yes.
and nowadays people often join many travel forums like TripAdvisor.
Join. You mean join. People often
Yeah.
join. And many
Join. Yeah.
many travel
Join.
forums.
TripAdvisor to just check for the service quality in any restaurant, so they can just come and go directly to that restaurant to enjoy the meal. So it's much
directly there. Okay.
convenient.
To enjoy the meal. I see.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, good. That's a good answer. Now, Miss Nghi, please. So, what do you think is the best means of transport on any trip? Why?
I think it really depends on where we are going to go, because
and and our personality too, and the personalities of people too.
yeah, because for example, if we go into foreign country, we must go by airplanes, but the disadvantages is we have to do a lot of checking.
Trekking.
Checking.
Interesting.
But the service is so like it's so pleasant and it's so
It's so what?
comfortable. It's so
The
comfortable.
service is really what?
Comfortable.
Comfortable. Well, we don't say
Comfortable.
service is comfortable. You say service good, and we would feel comfortable. You know. Nói về cái dịch vụ thì không ai nói là cái dịch vụ này nó thoải mái, tôi nói là cái dịch vụ này tốt và nó làm tôi cảm thấy thoải mái chẳng hạn, có thể làm chúng ta cảm thấy thoải mái. You know, we say that the service is good and it can make us feel comfortable, very comfortable. Yeah. Please.
And traveling by airplanes also the best way for the weak people. Like they can sit on the cái xe giường nằm gọi là gì thầy?
Metro? No. What's it called? Bus that had a lot of beds on it. I think it's called sleeper bus. I think it's called sleeper bus. I'm not so sure. Let me check. Maybe sleeper bus. No, sleeping bus or something. If I search for sleeper bus, it appears here. Oh, it's a real thing. It's a sleeper bus. Yeah. Okay. Nó có, từ này có thật. Sleeper bus is a type of specially adapted coach, which is designed for the passenger to sleep in. Okay, it's a sleeper bus. Okay, please continue. Tiếp nè các bạn, đừng có dừng lại.
Compared to the sleeper bus, for example, for the weak people, for like people are weak, they can sit like 24 hours on the sleeper bus. Like they have to travel by airplanes, but when it comes to the close destination, like a national destination, I think that sleeper bus is the best because it saves money.
Of course, it saves money and time, and it's a very comfortable. It's relatively comfortable solution for traveling. Một cái giải pháp tương đối là thoải mái cho chuyện đi lại. You know, it's a relatively comfortable solution for traveling. Because why? You just wake up and basically you feel more refreshed and you already arrive at your destination. So it's an economical solution too. Một cái giải pháp khá là kinh tế, tiết kiệm tiền. So it's an economical solution because it saves money for one night at a hotel or hostel, you know. And so what else then? Okay. All right, very good. So, Miss Kimchi, please, what do you think is the best means of transport on any trip? Why? Miss Kimchi, hello?
Yeah.
Don't stop. We're practicing.
Em không nghe rõ câu hỏi này.
What do you think is the best means of transport on any trip? Why? Did you hear the question now? Hello? Come on, do you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the best way the best way, the best transport to travel by plane.
It's by plane. Why do you think so? What is the good and the bad thing about it?
Although it's more expensive, but
Expensive.
expensive.
Các bạn hãy đọc là expensive, không có siêu siêu vậy đó nha. Sieve, EV. It's expensive. Continue, please. Continue.
It can save a lot of time
Save
for
or
us.
save?
Save.
Save. Save. It can save.
Can
a lot of. Save a lot.
Save a lot of time for us, and we can spend more time to discover many wonderful things in
Many wonderful things. Many wonderful things.
Many wonderful things.
Many wonderful things. Yes.
Things.
Okay. Anything else? Nghe chị anything else là biết các bạn thiếu rồi đó. Trong lúc đi thi á. When you hear the examiner say anything else in their exam, it means that you need to add much more to your answer. You know, you need to talk more, say more. Okay. Now, so Miss V, please. So let's do the last question here. Leah, are you there?
Yes,
Now,
I'm here.
should people travel with a lot of personal belonging? Why or why not? What do you think?
In my opinion, the people shouldn't travel with a lot of personal belonging.
Shouldn't or should?
Shouldn't.
Shouldn't. Okay. Why? What is the reason for your choice?
Because traveling is an adventure. You explore different locations, meet new people, and sample a wide range of exotic places.
What?
And
Exotic places? You mean exotic places, right?
Sorry. Meet new people and create memories. So if you bring a lot of the luggage, this is inconvenient, and if not carefully, you will lost.
You will lose
You will lose
a lot of. You will lose a lot of what? See, you're not ready.
at those travel documents, like visa, passport, or ID card. Passport.
Đó, các bạn thấy không? Cái trình độ của các bạn thực sự nó không có đồng đều. Có ngày thì các bạn làm được, có ngày bạn không làm được. There are days that you can practice very well, but there are days when you don't know what to talk about. It's like the word just doesn't come out from your brain, doesn't come out of your mouth. So you have to practice until the time that your worst performance would sound okay. That is when you can take exam. Chỉ nên luyện tập đến khi nào mà cái ngày mà mình làm tệ nhất đi, nó nghe vẫn chấp nhận được, thì lúc đó mới nên đi thi. But I think we need much more practice. But then you need more vocabulary, you need more ideas as well. So I think if you study more, you should do, basics. You should go back to the basics, like learning vocabulary, practice your pronunciation, practice all the 4 skills before you can attempt to do speaking and writing, okay? Thầy nghĩ các bạn mắc một cái vấn đề phát âm nghiêm trọng và thiếu vốn từ vựng nghiêm trọng á. So anyway, I cannot control it. Anyway, let's move on. Let's try another one. Let's try this one. It's easy. 54. Describe something you bought recently that made you happy. So of course you have to describe it in the past tense. In past tense, of course, using past tense. Miêu tả một cái gì đó các bạn đã mua gần đây mà làm cho các bạn vui vẻ, hạnh phúc. You should say what it is. Món gì, món quà, món đồ gì vậy? Why you bought it? Tại sao các bạn lại mua nó? How you chose it? Làm thế nào các bạn đã lựa chọn được nó? Explain why it made you happy. Giải thích tại sao nó đã làm cho các bạn vui vẻ hạnh phúc. Dùng từ quá khứ nha mọi người. You have to use past tense in this question. But then the thing is, there is no part 3 in this. There's no part 3. Maybe, okay, sorry, I chose the wrong one. Let's try 52, okay? Thử cái 52 này xem. Describe a person you would like to become in 10 years. Miêu tả một người mà bạn mong muốn trở thành trong 10 năm nữa. Cái người mà bạn muốn trở thành trong vòng 10 năm nữa. So basically, this is the future tense, of course, future. You should say what kind of person you are now. Bạn là người như thế nào bây giờ? What kind of person you want to become. Bạn mong muốn trở thành cái người như thế nào? What you need to do to become that person. Bạn cần làm điều gì để trở thành cái người đó? Explain why you want to become a person like that. Giải thích tại sao bạn mong muốn trở thành cái người như thế. That's part 2. You have part 3 of ambitions. Về tham vọng. What kinds of ambitions do people have? Con người ta có những loại mà tham vọng như thế nào? Like think about, of course, people want to be rich, right? That is ambition in terms of financial gain. Financial gain, những sự có được về mặt tài chính. Or it can be ambitions in terms of money. Tham vọng liên quan đến tiền bạc. A lot of people they want to have a beautiful partner, a beautiful wife or husband, and that loves them so much. That is ambitions in terms of love life or love. Tham vọng về tình yêu và đời sống tình yêu. Some people they have ambitions to have very excellent children, very talented children. They want to have talented children. That is ambition, an ambition as well. Some people they want to have more power, có thêm nhiều quyền lực nữa. They can also, some people they want to be famous, you know, that is fame. What other ambition do you think? Class? Can you think of something more? Personal, they can have ambition about personal improvement. Tham vọng về sự cải thiện cá nhân. Like for example, some people they want to know more languages, want to travel far to many exotic places in the world, or to have more experience. Muốn có nhiều trải nghiệm nữa, more experiences. What other ambitions? To get more things, that is material, possession. Những cái sự mà sở hữu về mặt vật chất của cải. Material possessions. Okay, so you need to explain these things and you need to say why people want to have those kind of ambitions? Why people have these kind of ambitions? Nên giải thích tại sao con người ta lại muốn cái điều như vậy. Why should parents encourage children to have ambitions? Tại sao các bậc cha mẹ nên khuyến khích trẻ nhỏ có tham vọng? Think about why they should do that. What good can come from encouraging children to have ambition? Điều gì tốt đẹp có thể đến từ chuyện mà khuyến khích trẻ nhỏ có nhiều tham vọng? And what would happen if they do not do so? Would the child dream big? Would the child want to achieve more in their life? Or would the child just be a normal person that doesn't achieve anything? No ambition. Being lazy. Đó, mình nên nói ngược lại, ví dụ giờ nếu mà không khuyến khích có tham vọng, trẻ nhỏ tham vọng thì nó xảy ra chuyện gì? You know, sometimes you can answer the question by providing an opposite scenario, or opposite situation. Đôi khi có thể trả lời một cái câu hỏi bằng chuyện mà mình lật ngược lại vấn đề cho một cái tình huống đối nghịch như vậy. Why should parents encourage children to have ambitions? Giờ không encourage thì có chuyện xảy ra. Okay, should parents interfere with children's ambitions? Các bậc cha mẹ có nên mà can thiệp vào với những cái tham vọng của trẻ nhỏ hay không? Think about the fact that some children, they have unrealistic ambitions. Có những cái tham vọng không có thực tế. Like for example, they wanted to be a billionaire, for example. Want to be a billionaire and don't have to work. Some children, they wanted to not work at all, but still have a lot of money. Or they want to have like work that is very easy to do and earns a lot. Việc nhẹ lương cao. But that is very unrealistic ambitions that children often have. Should parents interfere with that? Các bậc cha mẹ có nên can thiệp về điều đó không? Think about it. And what would happen if they do not interfere with those ambitions? What could be the bad thing or good thing that can come out of that? Nếu mà các bậc cha mẹ mà không can thiệp vào cái tham vọng mà không có thực tế đó, nó xảy ra cái chuyện gì? Có chuyện xảy ra không? Có đem là điều tốt, điều xấu gì hay không? Think about that. Part 3 is not easy. We know that it's not easy. Is there any difference between children's ambitions and those of grown-ups? Liệu có bất kỳ sự khác biệt nào giữa những tham vọng của trẻ nhỏ và những tham vọng của những người đã lớn khôn hay không? Tức là những người lớn á. Okay, think about how realistic the ambitions are, and do the grown-up, the adults of course, do they have a lot of ambitions, just like children? Người lớn liệu có những tham vọng nhiều như trẻ nhỏ hay không, hay là họ bằng lòng với cuộc sống? Do they just live with whatever they have and do not dream big, do not have ambition at all, do they? Are they like that? Give some examples. Like for example, adults often want to have much more money, and want to have an easier life. They want their children to be successful. That's a very common ambition of the grown-up. How about children? They wanted to be famous. They want to be a superstar. They want to be scientists, teachers, doctors, something like that. Sometimes they wanted to go to Mars, go to the other planets, đi đến những hành tinh khác chẳng hạn. Or they simply just don't really realize, they don't have very practical ambition. Đôi khi những cái tham vọng không có practical lắm, không có thực tế lắm. Okay. And what would happen if children have unrealistic ambitions? They would spend a lot of mental resource, a lot of effort in order to achieve those ambitions. But sometimes, a lot of the time, it ends up in vain. It ends up in vain. Nó gọi là những cái tham vọng nó không thực tế, dành rất nhiều công sức, tiền bạc và thời gian vào đó, cuối cùng nó lại không cốc. Nó không thể làm gì hết á, cuối cùng nó không đạt được gì cả. End up in vain means you do not achieve anything, despite from the fact that you have spent a lot of effort, energy, money to achieve it. Công cốc á, nó gọi là công cốc á. Tức là chẳng để làm gì, hay là còn gọi là gãy gánh giữa đường á. Alright, so that also is the reason why parents should interfere, I think. But it's up to you, of course, you decide. Các bạn quyết định xem có nên không thôi, tùy vào ý của các bạn thôi. Now, should teachers encourage students to have ambition? Các bậc thầy cô giáo có nên khuyến khích học sinh, sinh viên có tham vọng hay không? This question is similar to this question about parents and children, you know. But now, it's about teachers and students. So the situation is a bit different. Cái tình huống hơi khác biệt so với câu bên trên này. Thì các bạn nghĩ là thầy cô giáo có nên khuyến khích học sinh, sinh viên có tham vọng hay không? Okay, I have given you a lot of hints already. Thầy cho các bạn nhiều cái hints, những cái gợi ý lắm rồi đó nha. Okay, so I'll give you 3 minutes to think about 52 now. 3 phút suy nghĩ, bắt đầu. Alright, let's try this question first. Now, so Miss Kim Chi, please, can you describe the person you would like to become in 10 years? Miss Kim Chi, please. Sorry? What do you say, Miss Kim Chi?
Chưa chuẩn bị cái này xong thì chuẩn bị khó quá.
Who has already prepared this one? Ai đã chuẩn bị xong rồi nè? Who first, please? Miss Emily, can you start?
Yeah.
Okay.
I strongly believe that everyone has their own ambition to reach a position in their life.
To reach. Y kéo dài.
To reach a position in their life. And for me, I would like to become a person who dare to live life on the edge. I mean,
to live life on the edge. Very good.
Yeah. And I really want to take care more about my mental
To
health.
take care more of my mental health. To
Take care more of
my mental health.
My mental health. Currently, I have many dreams. Sometimes I just don't even know what to do with my life, my career path, just because I have too many ideas running in my head. Yeah, it's so silly, but it's true. Like,
well, it's
I really want to.
Sometimes
I really
we think too much.
Yes, that's true. I really want to do a lot of things. So sometimes I just lost my control. I don't know what to do.
Sometimes I just lost my control.
Lost my control. So in 10 years later, I really want to become a person who understands myself first clearly, to know
Understand
what
yourself
I really
more
want.
clearly? You mean to understand yourself more clearly, right?
More clearly, to make sure that I could pay attention. No, I mean to focus on my career, my life. So I just don't want to waste more time to just work around. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Câu trả lời rất tốt.
Thank you.
Actually, it's quite good. Now, Mắm Tôm, can you do this? Your microphone, please. Describe the person you would like to become in 10 years. Mắm Tôm nói đi em. This is not hard. Câu này không khó đâu, thật luôn á.
Now, working in design aspect, so my goal in the future is to become a UX UI designer.
Cố gắng phát âm cho nó rõ ràng nha các bạn. Try to pronounce correctly. Try to speak slower. Nói chậm lại hơn. Okay, try again please. Lại.
My goal person in the future is to become a UX UI designer.
To become a
UX UI designer.
designer, I see.
It's a career collaborated graphic design and information technology.
In IT, in information technology, I see. Go on.
To be a professional UX UI designer, I had to learn more software skills like Photoshop, Illustrator, and Figma, and so on. And I have to increase knowledge about user experience.
Okay. Anything else?
One of the reasons why I want to become a UX UI designer is that career had a competitive high salary range.
Of course, salary is an excellent reason why people want to be the person they want to be, you know. Một lý do mà gọi là tuyệt vời, đúng không? Một lý do mà nghe rất hợp lý. Okay. Now, so Miss V, please, can you describe the person you would like to become in 10 years? Thank you.
Yes. Everyone has goals in your life. Maybe a person that
Goals. Has goals in their life. Nó kéo dài ra. It's longer. Goals. Has goals in their life.
Maybe a person that they want to become in their future, and so do I. First of all, I want to become
On là sao em? On là sao? First of all. Nó là chữ O kéo dài thôi. First of all. First of all.
I want to become a person who good at in English.
I want to become a person who is good at English.
Who is good at.
Đúng ngữ pháp chứ, you know.
Who is good at in English, can communicate with
Who is good at
native
English. Who is good at English and can communicate.
good at in English, can communicate with native speaker in a natural way. Yes. And secondly, I want to become a person who take care of my family, because my family make many sacrifices.
Sacrifice. So he should make sacrifices. Many sacrifices, yes.
So that I could go to.
Wait, I think it's my family sacrifice a lot. Tại vì make many sacrifices. Nghe kinh lắm. Let's use sacrifice as a verb, you know. So dùng những động từ đi. My family sacrifice a lot so that I can, để mà tôi có thể sao?
That I could go to university.
Exactly.
They always encourage me. Encourage me to overcome the difficulties in studying project.
Process.
Process.
Danh từ, it's a noun, so process, in my studying process.
And lastly, the person I want to become in the future is an independent person. I want to make myself become stronger and more confident.
More confident, I see.
Confident. I should try my best to become a better version of myself to bring good
Better
life.
version of myself. Để trở thành cái phiên bản tốt hơn của tôi. To become the better version of myself. Alright, now Miss Kim Chi, please, let's go to part 3. Miss Kim Chi, please. So what kinds of ambitions do people have and why? Cố lên. Try your best.
Someone I want to be in the 10 years. I like.
No. We are talking about part 3 now. Okay, Miss Kim Chi, please. What kinds of ambitions do people have and why? Let's try this question, part 3, okay?
I think we want more fame, power, and money. For example,
Example?
Yeah, many people have a dream.
Have,
big
chứ
house.
không phải là heo. Trời ơi, phát âm mấy cái từ cơ bản gì cũng sai nữa trời. Các bạn ơi, các bạn vấn đề phát âm của lớp mình đó rất nặng luôn á. You have a lot of pronunciation problem. To have, yeah. To have, yeah. To have. Continue, please.
We often want more fame, power. For example, someone who want a luxury car and a walk tour with their loved one, and yeah.
And
And
very good
yeah.
answer. That's long enough, I think. Anyone else? Okay. So Emily, can you continue? So why should parents encourage children to have ambitions? Emily?
Yeah, in my opinion, a life without ambition is a life lack of directions and growth.
And go. Nó kéo dài ra. It's longer. Go. And go.
Yeah, and go. So parents should motivate their children and encourage their children
encourage. Đó, cái thói quen nói nhanh nhưng mà phát âm sai đó. You see, that's a bad habit. You speak very fast, but then you make a lot of pronunciation mistakes. Try to speak slower. Mình phải luôn tập cách nói chậm lại mình mới sửa được. Try to speak slower, then you can fix your mistakes easier. Try again, please.
Yeah. Okay, I start again.
Okay, start again, please. Why should parents encourage children to have ambitions?
For me, living without ambition is a life lack of directions and
It's
goal.
a life lacking direction. It's a life lacking direction. You can use lack like an adjective. Lacking.
Lacking.
It's a life lacking direction.
Lacking directions
Or
and
you
goal.
can say it's a life that lacks direction.
Yeah.
Đó là động từ. if you use like a verb, yeah. It's a life that lacks direction.
Yeah. So for me, it's really important to have one or even more than one ambitions in my life.
Okay.
And of course, parents should encourage children to have ambitions, of course, so they can motivate their children to explore new things, to find out what are their interests in life.
What their
So
interest in life.
interest in life.
Okay, very good.
Yeah. And
So, okay, that's one. Yes, that's, please continue.
yes, and one more thing, that whenever their children do anything good, just cheer them on. So it's a good thing to do to their children.
So should encourage, should how can I
Motivate their
say,
children.
motivate them, give them some gift, give them some kind of present or gift to encourage them to behave better. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, good, very good. Now, Miss Nghi, please. So, should parents interfere with children's ambitions? What do you think?
In my opinion, I think parents should not interfere with children's ambitions because once they have ambitions, I think that pressure. Because instead of without ambitions, the children should be more lazy or live with
The children
no.
would be lazier. Not should be. Okay, em dùng lộn cái modal verb rồi. Nó dùng là should, would be phải đúng. It's a wrong modal verb. You should use would be. Okay, the children would be lazier.
Children would be more lazier, would be more lazy, and they can make friends. They could make friends with people who are bad persons and bad people, and that is let them and that leads them to the serious problems about some.
That could lead to a lot of issues in their life. Yeah. Like for example, drug problems. Vấn đề về thuốc về ma túy. Drug problems mean like they can use cocaine, they can use heroin, cocaine, marijuana, weeds to solve their problems, so they can drink alcohols a lot. Now, so Miss V, please. So, Miss V, please. Should teachers encourage students to have ambitions? What do you think? V, please.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
In my opinion, teachers should encourage students to have ambitions because they believe that their students no limit to what they can achieve. So we should encourage them to be ambitious. Ambitious, yes.
So
to
you
reach
think so you think there are more benefits than drawbacks for encouraging students to have ambitions? Em nghĩ là có
Yes.
nhiều lợi ích hơn phải không? Là cái bất lợi.
Yeah.
Okay. Explain why, please. Please explain why.
Because
Cố lên. Try hard. You can do it. I'm encouraging you. Để khuyến khích mà. I'm
because
encouraging you.
being ambitious is varies in the students. So to be the best that they can be, and beyond that
To
to
be the
make
best
a
version
difference.
they can be, and
To that and beyond that to make a difference and to make things
to make
better.
a difference. Very good. To make a difference in the lives of people. Tạo
Yeah.
sự khác biệt trong đời sống của con người ta. To make a difference
Yes.
in the lives of people.
And to make things better.
Okay,
Yes.
very good. Anyone? Okay, any other idea? Khá ổn đấy. It's actually quite good. Very good. Okay, any other idea? Có ý kiến nào khác các bạn? Okay, I should ask a question. Should teachers encourage students to take the IELTS exam? Các bạn, câu giáo viên có nên khuyến khích học sinh đi thi IELTS không? That's a good question, isn't it? Anyway, rồi, yeah, it's out of time. We run out of time already. So, hopefully I'll see you in future lessons, okay? Hy vọng sẽ gặp các bạn trong những lớp sau này. But for now, this is last lesson, okay? Bye mọi người. Mọi người học tốt
Cảm ơn
nha.
thầy.
Cảm ơn thầy.
Có gì cứ hỏi thầy Lâm xong rồi quay qua nhắn thầy, okay?
Yeah,
Dạ.
bye bye thầy.
Okay, I'll see you then. Bye. See you. Okay, that's the end of my videos. Please like, share this video with your friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and press on the bell button next to the subscribe button so you can get notified about my new uploads, okay? You can also press follow my Facebook, but please don't add me on Facebook as friends, okay? Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi nha. Các bạn hãy nhấn vào like, chia sẻ video này bạn bè các bạn. Nhấn vào nút đăng ký kênh YouTube mình và nút cái chuông kế bên cạnh để đăng ký kênh đó, để mà các bạn sẽ được thông báo về những video mới nha. Các bạn cũng có thể nhấn vào nút theo dõi Facebook mình, nhưng nhớ đừng kết bạn Facebook mình nha. Thank you and see you. Bye.